Welcome back to Pursuit Accuracy. I'm Josh, and today we're going to take a look at the top 5 CZ457 accessories I think you should own, and we're going to look at my rifle and exactly what's on it, so stick around. Alright, welcome back guys. So I always want to be totally honest with you, and I'm going to let you know right off the bat that Arca Outdoors did send me some of these for the channel. What I don't need will actually go into the Patreon giveaway piles. With that being said, let's get right into it. So my very first accessory, number one for me today, is going to be the magazine and extension. So both of these you can get from Arca Outdoors. See what? I got a magazine extension here in the packaging. The extension goes for around 15 bucks, I think. The magazine goes for around 30 or 40. Now you can get these magazines from CZ, Arca Outdoors stocks and sells them. That's where I get mine from. But together this makes a nice, reliable 13 round package. And if you're shooting PRS or NRL, 13 round mags are pretty invaluable. All right, so number two, sticking with the magazine theme, we have some extended magazine releases. So here you can see that this guy is a stock magazine release. Problem is, this barely sticks out of the mag well, so it's really hard to get your finger on this. And if you're a CZ457 guy, you already know what I'm talking about. So from Arca, they do have a metal mag release that's just a blade style. And this actually comes, if you buy one of their bottom metals, this will actually come in the package with the bottom metal. Or they do sell a polymer one that has this nice little paddle here. So that's gonna give you a lot more real estate. And I'll show you the one I have on my rifle. So if you can see that guy there. Again, these are somewhere around like 15 to 20 bucks, so you really can't beat that. So for 20 bucks, you can make an upgrade to your rifle that you're gonna notice just about every time you shoot it, which is pretty cool to me. So the third thing is a mag throw lever. Obviously this is for your optic. I do like the Arca Outdoor ones. I've been shooting these for about 6 months now, and the reason I like them is it has that little window cut right there. So even if your mag wheel is dialed up straight up like this and you need to glance up and see your turret, or maybe it's over this way and you need to see your bubble level, doesn't completely block your vision out. They do have a lifetime warranty on these. I use these on basically all my optics, and they have great customer service. Getting a little bit more pricey here, but definitely in my top 5 would be the Area 419 Arca Swiss rails. Now they sell these in a bunch of different configurations. You can get them from just a flat universal, or you can step up to something like I have on the rifle right here. This is the 14-inch weighted, and this is what I really recommend for the CZ457 guys. They really do a great job on the machining. The fit and finish is good. The hardware that comes with it is very good. And what this is going to allow you to do is install this Arca rail on the bottom of your stock and move it backwards and forwards to add weight and make this thing balance. So on most 457s, you are probably not going to be able to balance them like this. This is forward of the mag well. I can basically set this up on a prop and walk away from the rifle, and the rifle is going to balance on that prop. So I say the best for last, and rounding out number 5 on the list is going to be the Area 419 rail. So this rail, and you can see it on the rifle here, this is the rail that I use on all my CZ 457s, and there is a big reason for that, not just because of the fit and finish. Now, 419 stuff is always super nice and very nicely done, but they are one of the only rails that are using a side screw method to clamp onto that dovetail. So a lot of the rails you're going to see on the aftermarket, they're actually going to secure themselves to the receiver from the top. Now, once you mount that and you do rings and optic, there's really no way to gain access to that ever again. So you can't check that. And for me, that's just a deal breaker. And I also like that you can get this Area 419 rail in 15, 30, and 50 MOA. Also, one more thing that you're going to get, if you can see this right here with the Area 419 rail, is a bubble level in the back. Now, obviously, I use a second bubble level just because it's easier to see up here. But if you don't have one, or you're trying to do this on a budget, you can definitely use that bubble level on the rear. And since we have the rifle here right in front of us, we're going to go ahead and go down the whole list. I get a bunch of questions all the time about what exactly is on my rifle. So starting at the very top and working our way down, we do have the Athlon Cronus BTR Gen 2 of 4.5 by 29 by 56, and this is a 34 millimeter tube. I do have this one in mil. Absolutely love this optic. I got this over at ncprecisionoptics.com. They're a great group of guys local to me, and I always try and support a local company. So now for the rings, I am using the Athlon low height rings for the 34 millimeter. These rings have been more than adequate for me. Next is the Area 419 rail, which we've already discussed. The barrel is a Lilja. This is a 21 inch 1 in 16 twist Lilja. The reason I shoot the Lilja is because you can set the headspace yourself. So they come with a set of instructions and shims. It's pretty easy to do. And I like being able to set my own headspace for whether I'm shooting Ely or Lapua. It's been a super accurate barrel for me, and I have zero complaints. I actually have a second Lilja on the way. I think most of you probably already know this. It is coming in a 1 in 9 twist, and I'm going to test that to see if we get any increases in accuracy at distance or what the real deal is with that. So look forward for that video. So the stock that this rifle in is the factory manners. This is the stock you would get if you buy the Varmint Precision Trainer MTR, which is what this is right here. On the bottom here, you can see I do have the 14 inch weighted Arca rail that we talked about before from Area 419. I am running an Atlas BT46 NC bipod. Now the NC indicates no clamp because I am using a really right stuff Arca clamp. So this is something else you can buy to adapt from basically whatever your bipod is to Arca. This allows me to slide this front and back. I really enjoy this Arca rail setup as well as the Atlas. So everything about the bolt and the receiver is completely factory on this rifle. I am running the Timney CZ457 trigger. I have a complete review on this trigger. If you are not familiar with it, go check that out. I'll put that link down in the description for you. The last thing we're going to talk about is my cheek rest. Now, I get questions about this all the time. So this is a Victor Titan cheek rest. It is easily adapted to a bunch of other stocks. Now, I've used this on my MTR. I currently use it on this Varmint Precision Trainer. It comes with like 3 or 4 spacers. So for a cheek rest or a cheek riser, you can get as cheap or as fancy as you want to be. I think this runs somewhere in the $30 to $40 neighborhood. It works totally fine for me. For everyone leaving positive comments, liking the videos, and sharing and subscribing, I really appreciate that. It does help us a lot. For those of you who are inquiring about the shirts will be ready in about a week and a half. I am building a website right now, so you'll be able to go on the website, pick your size, see what color options are available for your size, and buy those. Again, I really appreciate all you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.